Good morning. Welcome back to the Carib AM show here on Tropics 105.5 FM. Y'all, so I had to take a little time out to kind of like, I don't want to say like address this because it's not something that needs addressing really. It's just a topic that I've been kind of been getting hit in the head with a lot. Anyway, what I am going to talk about is like this new trend of men hating other men for wearing dresses. I've said this before, and I will say this again. If you don't like what someone else wears, just don't watch them. Or just stay away from them. Or maybe mind your damn business. Because it's not your business to essentially come through and stress somebody out for wearing a dress. And another thing, if you look at fashion on the whole, right? Those pants that you're wearing, those shoes that you're wearing, they all evolved from so many different fashion choices. Men used to wear wigs. It was a thing that a man could not leave his house looking proper without wearing a wig. Some of them wore corsets themselves, to bind in the belly so that they could look more masculine. And that was a thing. A corset for a man at some point was masculine. High heels were first invented for men. Can we talk? Y'all not understanding fashion? You feel like, okay, you wear Jordans, you have more than 5 pairs, and all you ever wear is sweatpants and t-shirts, and then you feel like now you are the authority on fashion. Great job, guy. Great job. Thanks for being that toxic masculinity that I keep asking people to not be. First of all, if you have problems with people wearing dresses, men wearing dresses, then that is a you thing, okay? We live in a world where there are different people, there are different everything. And we cannot keep trying to force this thought of what we think is the proper version of masculine onto people. Let people just be people. Mind your business, mind your money, mind the business that pays you, mind your family. Okay? If you feel like you don't want your son to grow up that way, first of all, I'm really like, I'm trying to look at these kids who have these dads that are so like, oh yeah, I want my son to be super masculine. I'm waiting for you kids. I'm waiting for them. Because the one day that I see that they're a little bit messed up, I'm going to look at you like, remember them Facebook posts? Remember when you use Boozy Badass as an example of why, why men shouldn't wear dresses and all of these different things. Like, I'm so sick and tired of it. Like, yo, just shut up. Nobody cares. Women wear pants. Men wear dresses. Fashion is a spectrum. One day, dress is going to be cool. The next day, pants gonna be cool. It is all about how you wear it. It is not a big deal. Right now, people in the Middle East, men will wear, the turbans on their heads. And they'll wear those like really long, like, I don't know what they're called. I'm sorry. But they're like like the whole dashiki kind of look. You have like the really long, the long floor length, shirt dress things. They're not dresses essentially, but they look like dresses. And these are what men wear. This is what they feel comfortable in. So now, if you're telling me that people who are part of high fashion and are part of their own world that they created, that they make money from, you have to feel annoyed about it, or you have to feel like you have to hide your kids, hide your sons because of it, then I think you need to grow up. And if your sons are so fragile in their own lives that they can take these things and turn them into examples of how they want to live, then I need to understand what kind of example you're setting. What kind of example are you setting for your son that he can now look at somebody in a dress and think, I want to do that instead of what daddy does? Oh, now you have questions. Like, are you like do you hug your kids? Do you smile with your kids? Are you talking to your kids on a level in which they feel comfortable? Are your kids afraid of you? Or do they just do they actually like you? These are questions you need to ask yourself. Be a better parent. And in the sense of understanding your kids, caring for your kids, allowing them to just grow up and not having to force them into a mold that you think is masculine just because you think that that's how it's going to go. I know I'm going to offend a lot of people because, yeah, I do have a lot of very, very hyper masculine listeners. And at the end of the day, I don't care. I do what I want because I'm a woman and I can do it if I want to. Y'all should get your own shows. Listen to someone else. Anyway, guys, this is the Carib AM show here on Tropics 105.5 FM. Make sure you keep it locked because we are a safe space for anybody who wants to do anything that does not harm other people. Yeah. All right, guys, keep it locked. We'll be right back.